Who will win the MVP of the World Series? Rangers D-backs? I'm going to tell you next here on the Texas Rangers Clubhouse. Hey everybody, my name is Jeff Bates of the Texas Rangers Clubhouse, where we talk about the World Series and the Texas Rangers and all other things related to baseball. Look, I think the Rangers are going to win the World Series. I picked the Rangers to win in 6. They might win it in 5, actually. That's my prediction. It's just fun to make predictions. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. We'll have some fun together where I'm right, or I suppose we'll have more fun if I'm wrong. But I'm going to give you my predictions, and I'd like you to give them in the comments because I want to hear what you think. I'm going to give you 3 names in order who I think is going to win the MVP for the Rangers, and I'll throw out 2 if the Diamondbacks win. We'll actually start with that, but again, to be clear, I'm picking the Rangers to win in 6, maybe even in 5. If the D-backs win, I think it's going to be Zach Gallen. Now, if you want to know why I think that, watch my video on who I think is going to win the World Series. It's got a big thumbnail of Zach Gallen and Nate Eovaldi. I think Nate's going to win both of those games. Therefore, if the D-backs win, I'm going to go with Zach Gallen's MVP because I was wrong, and Zach Gallen won those 2 games. Zach Gallen, MVP for the Diamondbacks if they win. The other obvious play for the Diamondbacks is Corbin Carroll. He's their best player. He's exciting. Ketel Marte's on fire. But I'm going to go with Corbin Carroll. Is he going to win the MVP? Well, if the Diamondbacks win, he's going to do a lot of damage, so that would make a lot of sense. Now, I give you those 2 just because I want to throw out 2 if the D-backs win, but I really think it's going to be a Ranger because I really think the Rangers are going to win. I put out a whole video about my predictions a couple hours ago on this channel. Who knows when you're watching this, so you can go check out what I think about who's going to win. I'll tell you right now, the Rangers in 6, maybe 5. And my key reason for that is Nate Eovaldi versus Zach Gallen. I think Nate Eovaldi is going to win at least 2 games in this series. He's going to beat Zach Gallen. I explain why in that video. You can check it out. I'll link to it somewhere up there if you want to check that out then and there. But listen, Big Game Nate has been Big Game Nate. It's kind of cool. Big Game Nate is most known for a game that his team didn't even win. He went deep into the evening. I think he went into 18 innings against the Los Angeles Dodgers in a game that he lost. I think he took the loss. And he said he wants to change the story on his career. And that is the moment that people remember right now. And he's doing a pretty good job of fixing that. I think if he wins the MVP of the World Series, obviously that'll be what he's remembered by. And I'm picking exactly that. I think he wins game 1 tonight against Zach Gallen. I think he wins game 4 against Zach Gallen. And if they got to game 7, I think he'd be the reason why. I'm picking Nate Eovaldi as the MVP. Now, if it's not him, I'm going to go with Corey Seager now. Corey Seager would be the MVP for the 2nd time, and that's a big deal. He'd be the first person to ever win it in both leagues. Hardly anyone has done it multiple times. It's a pretty elite list. Corey Seager could easily be that guy. He's on everything. He's on fire. No reason to think that he's not going to have a big series. If the Rangers win, he'll obviously have he'll be a big part of it. And the third guy I'm going to mention is not Adolis Garcia, who just won the MVP for the ALCS. It's going to be Evan Carter. He has been unbelievable. The offense that he's provided, the spark he's provided, the base running he's provided, he's elite. He is so good. He's been hitting in the 3-hole. I expect he'll be the leadoff hitter for the Rangers next year. Whatever. He's a 3-hitter when it's a right-handed starting pitcher against them right now, and there's going to be a bunch of righties that the D-backs throw at them. Evan Carter is going to be in the middle of everything. So I could see him going off, and I could see them wanting to vote for him if he has a big series. So Nate Eovaldi is my first choice. Corey Seager is my second choice. Evan Carter is my third. If I'm wrong on who wins, and it's the D-backs, Zach Gallen seems the obvious choice to me, and Corbin Carroll would be the obvious offensive player. That's not to say that Christian Walker can't go out and do it, or Adolis Garcia, or so many opportunities. I didn't even mention Jonah Heim, who I think is going to have a big series, but you got to pick who you got to pick. You can't just name everybody, right? So who am I picking? The Rangers in 6. Who am I picking for the MVP? Big Game Nate Eovaldi. What say you? Let me know in the comments. Am I crazy? Do you think you like my picks? You hate my picks? I want to know who you're picking, the team, and how many games, and who you got for the MVP. Thanks for watching. Have the best day ever. Go Rangers. I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.